I'm Linda.
I'm Tom.
I'm Virginia.
I'm Ray.
And we are all siblings. Carla and Spencer sold our childhood home at 505 Levin Avenue. We had lots of memories there. The most fond memory was Christmas morning. As the family grew with lots of grandchildren and everything, we all descended on Gung and Grandma's house, greeted with the large plastic snowman on the front porch, as well as a beautifully decorated Christmas tree, courtesy of my sister and my dad, and then followed by Ray in the years later. There was massive presents under the Christmas tree.
The reason why we wanted to sell the house was because my parents had passed away and no one's living there for the last few years. And so we thought, what we could do is, because we all own our own home, we could actually put it on the market and sell it, because, we wanted to actually, find a way we could, find a family that would actually, bring life and love back to the house like we had, appreciated in the past. And so, that was our goal, was actually, find a family that could bring, happiness again to that house. And that's what was important to us. And then as far as choosing Spencer and Carla, the reason why we chose him was based on the fact that, first of all, he managed our property and he did a phenomenal job on that. And so we're very happy with it. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use the marketing because, again, Spencer and Carla had really good contacts, and they had a network of people that they worked with as far as top agents. And so because of that, we were able to get a really generous offer on our house through Spencer's contact. And, I thought that was really good, but it kind of caught us off guard because of the fact that we weren't quite ready to sell the house, because we're still removing items out of the house, but also we need to renovate and then, go to market eventually, right? And so, that was, worrisome, but at the same time, the offer was really good.
What I found was that he's very responsive, both for the owner and also for the tenant.
Carla and Spencer came over early on. They kind of walked us through the timeline, kind of the items that they wanted to, the pre-marketing, the getting the inspections, and setting it up for repairs and things. And what was nice was, as soon as we signed the contract, then everything that was implemented was as smooth as possible, because we knew what to expect. We knew what was going, what the next steps were. Spencer would walk us through, okay, we got the inspections. Now we're going to look at, what needs to be done. These are our options. And all the way through the process, he also gave us options. He said, these are the list of things that I would suggest, but you let me know which ones you want to do. And then, and what resonates in my mind is every time he talked to us, he always said, and Carla too, both of them would always say, we want you to be happy. So in the end, we want you to be happy with the sale of your family's home. We know this is your childhood home, so we want you to be happy. So I kept thinking about that as we're going through. These are the steps that we want to do. These are the options. What would you like to do? Because we want you to be happy. And so I think, like Tom said, Carla and Spencer really kind of take it to the next step. They're not just ordinary realtors or brokers. They really add that personal touch, which, makes a transactional, situation into a more personal situation that, means a lot to me.
I would like to say further that they are very knowledgeable in the field of real estate, and they're have a heightened awareness of market conditions, and they are well prepared in terms of a game plan, in terms of pre-marketing the property. What I appreciate is that from both of you is that they kind of like a tag team chemistry with Spencer and Carla. Carla has a real solid strength with the marketing, and she covers all her bases. Spencer has all the phases of the sale process. He's very strong in his negotiating skills, and that was very successful in terms of us finalizing this sale with our property.
We've been through several real estate transactions, buying, selling, quite a number of them, and we have yet to have met anyone as good as Carla and Spencer. They are definitely above and beyond any real estate agents we've ever dealt with. And just the personal bond and everything, you know, all the knowledge that they provide us helps us guide us along the way. All the information, and just they've been absolutely wonderful and highly recommended.